across the rugged terrain of Colorado and Wyoming, 10 unlikely riders pursue an elusive mountaintop destination called Phantom Lake. Among them are a single grad student,
It's just me and Alexa. Alexa can't give me a hug.
a photographer and tinkerer,
This is pretty sweet. If you don't have a pair of these, you need to get them.
an adventure-starved accountant,
I'm domesticated. I need an adventure, please.
a second career jazz singer,
This really is real. This is really happening.
a college student,
This is my valid motorcycle's license, in case you were
a
wondering.
multi-business entrepreneur,
As far as my off-roading experience, there's a first time for everything. Take that, Rockies!
a semi-retired lobbyist,
You gotta keep that smile. Oh yeah.
a quiet engineer,
Hopefully I make some more close friends on this trip coming up.
and a diligent young father.
I have a fear of heights, and I overcome that fear.
Longtime pastor, adventurer, and father figure Brian Tome will lead the way.
Jesus tells a story about God. He says what God does is he gives different.
To make it to the end, they must overcome mental fatigue, physical fatigue, and even the landscape itself. Will these riders have the determination, stamina, and courage to make it to the end?
I wake up every day and I say to God, God, whatever you got going on today, I want to be a part of it. We're going to do something really unorthodox in taking inexperienced riders on this trip. You got to be in a situation that's foreign to what you're used to. New riders are going to be challenged. I have this feeling that everyone has an adventure that they're on. I want to see real people in the real world with real life adventures learn how to conquer them. That's why I want to do this trip with people who need it. We're not in a difficult position. We don't grow the way we could grow. I learn when things are difficult. I learned when I get smacked in the mouth. I learn when I fall down. I don't want to fail because I didn't try hard enough. Some people would say, well, you're a pastor. Shouldn't you just be doing Bible studies? I'm about making real men and women stronger, and this is a way that I found that does it.
Morning, this is Zach. This is morning 2, day 3. And I woke up a little bit early and got to hang out down here, kind of at the base of some mountains. We got in really, really late last night, so we actually had no idea. This is the first day we're gonna actually get our bikes dirty, and I'm really excited about that.
Did you bring your mother's spoon that she used to spank you with? What are you, what? Do you know who this is? What? Hey, Kool-Aid!
You brought the Kool-Aid, man.
You brought a Kool-Aid spoon to a motorcycle thing.
That's right. Is that like bringing a knife to a gunfight?
It's probably a little bit better. Thomas is a little too young to remember Kool-Aid.
No, I got nothing. You guys are old.
Before we leave, everyone will get a chance to use the Kool-Aid spoon for initiation, if you choose. Pooping in the woods is nasty. I don't care how glorified people try to make it sound. It's a natural thing. It's what God made you to do. Crouch in a position and let it go. No, that's just nasty.
Actually, believe it or not, I could take a right now.
Just maybe a little primer on pooping in the woods. How to do it.
Are you a grab the tree guy?
I did it once, but
You're wrong.
okay.
You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. You only grab the tree if you don't have the flexibility to get down to a Johnny Bench catcher position. Yeah, yeah.
Squat.
Right.
Barbell squat.
Yeah, well, if you're gonna grab onto a tree, you're basically replicating sitting on a toilet.
I never pooped in the woods. I'd have pooped like this.
I'm thinking about like retrofitting my bathroom at home.
Hire a plumber and tell him you want him to lower your toilet floor level.
So if you're sitting, you still got that kink. But if you're down Johnny Bench, it's like as soon as you get like this, that kink opens up. It's like
You hear the whoosh when it came out, right?
whoosh. Are you serious?
Whoosh.
And then after that I said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is so out of my comfort zone that when you actually told me, you know, and I heard that I was gonna be part of it, I felt like the dog that caught the car. I'm like, oh crap. Now what are you gonna do?
Did you wear an earring on a bike trip?
Yeah. I wear my earring on vacations and stuff.
Me too.
But I put it in for this trip because I'm like, I'm letting my hair down.
You wear earrings on bike trips.
Dude, you don't take brothers on bike trips enough. I did take mine out. I did take mine out. I took mine out because I'm like, I'm in the woods with a bunch of white guys, so I took both of mine out. But
Why'd you take your earring out?
Because I'm trying to fit in with this side of the room over here.
That's the problem.
I'm sorry.
If you were trying to fit in with us, you wouldn't be segregated all the time. You three are always together.
Look at y'all. All y'all on that side of the room.
Who needed to poop talk? Only this side of the room.
We don't
Only
do
this side of the room. We don't poop in the woods.
We were like, hey man, you poop? You poop?
Brothers don't poop in the woods.
You poop? That's why. Kool-Aid rains, man. You gotta keep that smile. You gotta keep that smile. This is memories from the 70s. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
Wow. Hey Kool-Aid, do it. I think I'll make it to Phantom Lake, no problem. In fact, I'll be waiting on everyone else to get there when I get to Phantom Lake.
Stop strapping a stick to my bike.
What's wrong with the stick? Think it'll catch fire? My experience riding motorcycles will help others on the trip. I probably will need to help some people, whether it be fixing a bike or getting a bike through a harder section.
This is somebody's little rocking horse we're trying to turn into a bash plate. We've got these big hunks of metal underneath the bike. So I'm just concerned with this engine here that we're gonna get a puncture in the bottom of his engine. All of his oil is gonna leak out and his trip's gonna be done.
I said prayer, I said, Jesus, give me a rocking horse so I can strap it to the bottom of my bike. Seeking you will find, they say. I stood on it right here.
Okay.
And you stood on it over there. You get anything?
A little bit.
A little bit.
We need this out. We need this away from your motor.
So what differentiates an adventure motorcycle from a street motorcycle? It's got knobby tires to get you through dirt. It's got a higher seat height because you need to go over high obstacles. Suspension to be able to take shocks. Pegs that you can actually stand on instead of just sitting on. An ergonomical system where you can grab the handlebars while you're standing up. Packing systems to be able to pack things like tents and coolers and chairs. All the things that you need to be self-contained while at the same time you're going to go down. There's hand guards around your hands so you don't have to get hit with branches. There's extra protection on the side of the engine, underneath the engine, because this bike is going to get down, it's going to get hit, and you can't afford it to go down and leak oil while you're off-road. All these things come together to form what we now know as the modern day adventure bike.
If there's anything that you can do to help yourself, it's to teach yourself not to be freaked when your bike bounces. It's a lot of rocks, they're called baby heads. A lot of baby heads up there. Your bike is going to be jumping around. That feeling that you feel on pavement where everything's planted or even on gravel, that feeling's gone. You and your bike will go where you look. It's the weirdest thing. You need to make sure you are looking 30 feet in front of where you're going. 30 feet. You are never this. Never. This never helps you. Momentum is your friend. You start to go, throttle helps you. Throttle helps you. Start to spin, throttle. If you go down, you go down. You're not going to get hurt going 10 miles an hour. You're not going to get hurt. You're not. But if you can get up this somehow, some way, it's a good omen for the rest of your trip.
It's important to point out here that we're about to do our first big pass, and these guys haven't even had a chance to ride on basic flat dirt.
I don't have any off-road experience at all. But what I do have, and what I do have to offer, is a willingness to learn.
I'm down. I'm down, but okay.
All right, Thomas, I'm gonna keep going. Tommy's down.
He passed him? You didn't stop and help him?
I have any off-road experience? Yes, I do actually. You know, with a non-motorized cycle.
Oh, let's shoot.
Whoa, shoot. Good, Randy. Good, Randy.
Woo!
Oh,
I was stopping for Tommy.
I thought you were about to die right there, man.
I almost went over that edge.
Zach doesn't have a lot of skill, but he's got the confidence to just stay behind me and get to the top.
Oh, get up, back up on this beast, Monto. Ah, darn it, I'm down.
Chuck's down. Ready? Get going, I'm down. Those rocks are, I bottomed out. Okay.
Ready? You got it.
Be brave, have fun, do your best.
You got it.
He's going. Come on, Husky. Get up on that. Ready?
Sorry about that, man. What are you apologizing for? Because I just held all you guys out. Don't worry about it. Just get your ass to the top. Cool, thanks for the help. All righty.
The worst part was when I was a little afraid of the right-hand lane, just because it was closer to the cliff, but it was a clearer path for sure.
Zach was really a pleasant surprise here. Zach has had very little motorcycle experience, very little off-road experience, and what do you know, he got up the hill.
Oh, here's some baby heads.
To get people up a mountain, you have to push. Don't give up, let's go. You've got to be that stern and have an attitude of believing in that person and calling them to a place where they might not even want to go themselves. But you can only challenge them as far as you previously encouraged them and built into them. You need to tell those guys, when they get to those guys who are down, cavalry's not coming for them. They gotta freaking figure it out. We've had some difficulties on this trip, but this is where it gets genuinely difficult. Like something's gonna take care of itself. No, it's not. They gotta push their freaking bikes. Those guys just sit on the ground defeated. We're not gonna do anything. This is not luxury trip.
You got it.
This pass stands at 11,700 feet above sea level. There's not much oxygen out here, and the bikes weigh between 450 and 650 pounds fully loaded. You're on a slippery terrain in an incredibly steep grade. You're in protective riding gear, which is hot and limits mobility. This is way more difficult than it looks on video. Picking up a motorcycle on a trail like this is like trying to pick up a piano in a spacesuit on the side of a mountain after sprinting a mile.
So I have Chuck's bike down, Dave's bike down, Randy was just stopped, and John went down, Tommy went down. So they're working on getting everybody up.
Okay, am I needed down there? Do you need me to come down there?
I think these guys could use your challenge and your coaching.
Okay, all right. I'll keep my chewing and come down there.
I work out, but this is beyond a workout. This is some real life bullshiggity.
It's easy to lose control if you're not paying attention. But even as I was paying attention, looking where I wanted to go, and when I was down, I was reassessing, what in the hell did I get myself into?
All right, what do we got going? We got you three. I'll stay down here with other guys to help push and start. So we'll all go up with Chuck if he needs help getting push started.
Problems come up all the time when you're adventure riding, and you gotta figure it out. You can't call in the cavalry to come and save you. You gotta figure it out.
1, 2, up. Okay, pulling the clutch, drift it back a little bit. Bike's not gonna go down. Right there, good. Oh, okay. Let's get him straightened up. Hold the bike, got the bike? I'm gonna walk the bike, just get straight here. Give it more gas, and that's it, you gotta give it a lot of gas. More, there we go.
I had to make a decision to turn around. The guys were just not able to keep going, and sometimes retreat is the best option.
How much gas am I giving that so it doesn't stall?
I'm kind of being looked at as a villain right now with some of these guys. I'm looked at as maybe, a little heartless or something like that with some of them. That's what it looks like to lead. You're taking people where they don't want to go.
You have to go. You cannot creep. You've got to get speed and you got to get down.
It's not fun being seen as, somewhat heartless.
You got up this far. Going down is twice as easy as coming up.
Gotcha.
Twice as easy.
Heard that before. Thanks, man. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is. It's all worth it. Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Ready? Okay.
That's it. Pump those brakes. That's it. Okay, here we go. Just not that fast. There you go. And brake. You're good. Perfect. Perfect. That's exactly right. Sometimes you got to get a little kick in the ass. You cannot take everything conservative in life. You can't just like, oh, I'm gonna creep it. You've got to go. That's it. Brakes. Brakes. Good. Good. That's a man right there who just grew in his confidence. You grow your confidence on this stuff, man, when you're in the real world, you just got something extra. It's a guy who's not as good of a rider as you, who has more fear than you. And he got over it.
I'm good.
Okay? Try that back brake. Brake when you go down and, pump your front.
Pretty certain at the end they'll be thankful for the push, and I want them to get to a new place.
Brakes, brakes, good, 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 good. Very good.